Hello and welcome to Caravan Salon 2021. I have in front of me a Notin Liner from France. This vehicle could go as high as 400,000 euros. The base price is around 290,000, and it's on an Iveco basis, and it's about 9 meters long. Let's have a look inside. So as we come in, obviously if you're going to spend that much money, you would want something relatively good. The electricity, 300 ampere hour deep cycle, that's a LiFePO 4 lithium ferrous oxide battery, and you got a bit more of your kit in there. Now I'm running a 250 and plus 110 I've got at the moment, but 360 in my own vehicle. Now the carpet, as always, has been put down here to protect this during the event, but as you can tell, there is a double floor in there. Iveco base, and we've got there the bed, one of the beds, and let's just walk down to the back, I think, of this. Now, there's a big garage at the back. I should have shown that first when I was thinking about it, because that really changes the entire layout of the vehicle. That's why the bed is so high up. So there has to be this compromise between vehicle stability vis-a-vis the height and getting into the bed, and of course getting the car into the garage. So if I stand up here, and I've already got my head a little bit bent, but if I come up to the second step, and I'm more or less crawling. But I dare say that if I come down here, ooh, there you go, gives a view of what it's like in here. Of course, you'd have to think of not sort of jumping out of bed in the morning, so in order not to hit your head, but I presume after you've banged it a couple of times, you might get used to that one. I would probably, I think I'd crawl out of here, sort of crawling like that, you know, sort of pull yourself forward and go in that type of motion. Motion, not emotion, motion. Got a television there, and got some nice indirect lighting as well. Trying not to make too much of a mess of this. But anyway, we'll open this up. Oh, you can see how much space you got in the back there. If you don't like the blue, well, you can change it. Other colours as well. There you go. Clever, huh? And not just that one, there's some more. Deep drawer, and not drawer, what do you call it? Wardrobe. And this thing comes out like that. So if you wanted to close this part of the bedroom off from whoever may be up front, you can do that via this here. But I'll tell you what, we'll do it from this side. No, I can't do it at all. See what? Because the carpet's there. And as they've laid this out for the event, this vehicle is only allowed for really special vandals allowed in here. If you want to get into this one here, you've got to live in a motorhome with a really smelly dog alternating between Italy, Germany and Poland. So that's the only way you can actually get into this van should you want to. So anyway, I'll close this one. If this, no, that one, sorry, none of them are going to close because of the carpet's down there. Now, toilet in here. Don't like the colour. I think we can do something about that one. I think it's this thing here. There you go. Yeah. I'll turn this onto the shower and you can see it change. So there you go. You can change like that. Don't know why you'd want the changing like that in that form. There could be a reason. Nice big drainage hole, but I'd like to see two in there if Mr. Notin is watching. Oh, I didn't mention the sink, the moulded sink in here. Right, now coming into the kitchen, you've got induction and gas. I have a lot of power in my van, but to be quite honest, I don't think I'd want to use induction necessarily. I think I'd want even more, and I am on a similar level to what this one is. Having said that, if I'm on campsite, yes, I probably would use the induction rather than use the gas. Let's have a look at the drawers. Oops, sorry. Got one of these fridges, it opens two ways. And for those who ask the question, what about the microwave? Well, here it is. There's a microwave. Is that one good enough for you? Because when you think extra 100,000 of options on it, that's where the money's going. Well, not just the microwave, one or two other things as well. Oh, so if there's a fire, you want to get out, right? That's what it says in here. Lounge is pretty big, really, isn't it? Can't complain at that. And here you've got the other bed, which although it doesn't leave enough headroom for me to stand up fully under it, it sort of comes down slightly different than the way you normally see in integrated vans. It's sort of flat, because in integrated it's sort of more like this, isn't it? Sort of that type of shape of the bed. I forgot to mention a couple of things in the kitchen here. The sink, for example. They're setting things up so that I'm sure that will get cleaned up later. And we've got a couple of things here which come out like that. There's your glasses. And below that, also coming out, is one of these awful coffee makers. I use coffee in the loosest sense of the word. I think it's not particularly good, these capsules. That's just my opinion. As a coffee snob, and I'm sure anybody that's watching any of my videos is also a refined coffee drinker. And anyway, it wouldn't be using capsules anyway. Table's quite large. What do you think of the layout? There's Lynn in Chicago who watches my videos, and she's in the interior design. In fact, she's an interior designer, and she will leave her comment below, and I'll leave it. In fact, I'll pin her comment once it goes up, because at the end of the day, I don't know anything about interior design. You may think I don't know anything about motorhomes either, but I know even less about interior design. Oh, look at that, bit of storage down here. Of course, you'd expect there to be storage down here because it's available space. Now let's go and have a look at the pièce de résistance, because that is what, oh sorry, I haven't that behind that is what this vehicle is all about. It is the garage.
Die Fahrer der Bahn mit den folgenden Kennzeichen werden dringend gebeten, ihre Fahrzeuge umzustellen. Steinfurt, Richard 666, Kulmbach, üblich, Theodor 59 und Reutlingen, Montag, Xaver 3050.
Right. So, washing machine there. You're going to need a lot of water. I know these things don't use much water these days, but in a vehicle of this nature. Having said that, you know, if you've got 400k to buy a van, then a washing machine, I'm sure you'll find the water for it. Now here's the hard bit. yeah, the garage for the car. Put this thing here. So you see people setting the stands up. But this is, for me, this is a very good time to actually get in here and do this filming. That is a Crossline GT. Aixam. Oh, it's one of my neighbours where I sort of usually hang out has got one of these. Right, so there you have it. Notin Liner from France. Got all this storage around the outside. I know that sometimes it would be better to film in other places that would maybe give me a little bit more opportunities without other people around, but we have the circumstances we're in. This is the Notin Liner, and I think that this is a very good place to end this video. So thanks very much for watching, and all the best from Caravan Salon Düsseldorf 2021.